In this video, we discussed the numericals problem based on the motion on a pulley. The question is three bodies A, B, and C, each of mass M, are hanging on a string. There are three bodies A, B, and C, each having the same mass M. Three bodies each having the same mass M, and they are hanging on a string over a pulley. So, what are the tension in the strings connecting bodies from A to B? From A to B, the tension would be in upward direction because weight is acting in vertically downward direction. So the tension will be upward direction in both of the strings. And from we have to find the tension from A to B and from B to C. Tensions in the string from A to B and from B to C. From A to B, the tension is T1, and from B to C, the tension is T2. Tension acts in opposite direction of weight. Weight is acting downward. This mass is going upward with an acceleration A, and these two masses are going downward with an acceleration of A. So we have to calculate the tension from A to B and from B to C. So first we talk about the mass M, which is going in upward direction, and the tension acting is T1. So since this body is going in upward direction, so upward direction would be taken as positive. So the value of T1, which is in upward direction, would be taken as positive. So we get T1 minus, and weight is acting downward, mg. So it would be negative T1 minus mg. And the resultant force acts in upward direction because the mass is going in upward direction. And the resultant is given by Newton's second law, mass into acceleration. So mass is m and acceleration is a. This is the first number equation. Now for this mass, the total weight acting in the downward direction would be the weight of this and this. Both of the weight will be added. And this mass is going in downward direction. Motion is in downward direction, so downward direction would be taken as positive. So weight of this is mg and weight of this mass is mg, so it becomes 2 mg. And upward direction in this case is taken as negative. So 2 mg and minus T1. 2 mg minus T1 equals to m into a. Equals to m into a. 2m into a, because there are two masses. This is the second number equation. Now for third mass m, its weight is mg. Only there is a single, its mass, so its weight acts downward, and tension acting in this mass is T2, and this is going in downward direction. So downward direction is taken as positive. So mg minus T2 equals to m into a. So this is the third number equation. Now we have to find the value of T1 and T2. So we solve these three equations to get the value of T1 and T2. So firstly we add equation number first and second. Add first and second. So T1 minus mg plus 2 mg minus T1 equals to m into A plus 2 into MA. It becomes 3MA. And T1 positive and negative gets cancelled. 2 mg minus mg, this becomes mg, and mg equals to 3 into m into A. From both sides m gets cancelled and we get the value of A. So A is equals to G by 3. The value of A, we get G by 3. Now we put the value of A. Find the value of T1. So from first, put the value of A. So T1 minus mg equals to m into A, and the value of A is G by 3. So T1 minus mg equals to mg by 3. Now this mg will go on right side, it becomes plus. So T1 equals to mg plus mg by 3, which is 3mg plus mg, 4mg by 3. So this is the value of tension T1, which is 4 by 3 mg. Now for finding the tension T2, we put the value of A in third number equation. So from equation number third, mg minus T2 is equals to m into A, and the value of A is G by 3. So T2 will go on right side and mg by 3 will come on left side. So mg minus mg by 3 equals to T2, and the value of T2, 3mg minus mg, 2mg by 3, 2 by 3 mg. So these are the values of T1 and T2. T1 is equals to 4 by 3 mg, whereas T2 is equals to 2 by 3 mg. Now question number 2, 3 blocks connected together. Question number 2. There are 3 blocks connected together. Three blocks connected together lie on a horizontal frictionless table. Lie on a horizontal frictionless table. There are 3 blocks connected together and they lie on a horizontal frictionless table and pulled to the right and pulled to the right. They are pulled to the right with a force F equals to 50 Newton. With a force F equals to 50 Newton. The force acting on the ball block are 50 Newton. If mass M1 is 5 kg, if mass M1 is 5 kg, mass M2 is 10 kg, and mass M3 is 15 kg. We are given the value of the mass 5 kg, 10 kg and 15 kg. Then find the tension T1 and T2. Find the tension T1 and T2. Diagram is also given. The three masses M1, M2 and M3. This is mass M1, another mass M2, M1, M2, and the third mass is M3. And their values are 5 kg, 10 kg and 15 kg, and they are connected by a string. They are connected together, and a force of 50 Newton acts. F equals to 50 Newton, and the tension acts on the masses. Between these two masses, the tension is T1. They are action and reaction, equal, action and reaction. And in this, tension T2, T2. So we have to calculate the value of T1 and T2. So since all the masses are connected, all the blocks are connected together, so all the blocks move with common acceleration. All the blocks move with common acceleration A. All the blocks move with common acceleration A under the effect of force 50 Newton. Under the effect of force under the effect of force 50 Newton. Since all these blocks are connected together, therefore they move with a common acceleration A under the effect of force 50 Newton. And from Newton's second law, we know that force equals to mass into acceleration. Since the force is common, so total mass will become M1 plus M2 plus M3 into A. So firstly we calculate the value of acceleration. So F is given 50 equals to mass M1 is 5, M2 is 10 and M3 is 15 into A. Then this becomes 30, A equals to 50. and the value of A is 50 by 30. That is A equals to 5 by 3 meter per second square. So this is the acceleration produced due to the force 50 Newton. Now we have to calculate the tension. So we draw a free body diagram for both the bodies. For mass M1, free body diagram for mass M1. The acceleration, the direction of acceleration is in forward direction, and T1 is acting also in forward direction. T1 is acting, this is the tension force. T1 is acting in forward direction, this is the reaction. Action equals to minus of reaction, and the mass is M1. So this is the free body diagram of block of mass 5 kg. So from here we can say that T1 equals to mass into acceleration, M1 into A, and the value of mass M1 is 5 and acceleration is 5 by 3. So the value of T1 we get 25 by 3 Newton. This is the value of T1, which is equals to 25 by 3 Newton. Now we draw the diagram, free body diagram of mass M2. Free body diagram of mass M2. Not M, we have to calculate T2, so we draw the free body diagram of mass M3. So for mass M3, T2 acts in backward direction and the force is acting 50 Newton, and acceleration is also in forward direction. So from here we can say that body is going in forward direction. So resultant force F minus T2. This direction, forward direction, would be taken as positive, which is 50 Newton. We can directly write 50 Newton. Body is moving in a forward direction. If this is positive, then this will become negative, and body is going in forward direction. So from Newton's second law, M3 into A, resultant force F equals to mass into acceleration. So M3 into A. Now 50 minus T2. Put the value of M3, which is 15, and the value of acceleration is 5 by 3. So we get 50 minus 15, 3 5 is 15, 25 equals to T2, and the value of T2 comes to be 25 Newton. So for finding the tension, we will have to draw the free body diagram, which we have studied in previous video. How to draw the free body diagram. Separately we draw the diagrams of these masses. Now the next question. Next is question number 3. The masses M1, M2, M3 of the three bodies. The diagram is also given. There are three masses M1, M2 and M3. And they are connected by a string. There are three blocks connected by a string. Their masses are 5 kg, 2 kg and 3 kg. M1 is 5 kg, M2 is 2 kg and mass M3 is 3 kg. And the tension acting in upward direction due to the weight tension T1, due to this mass tension T2 and due to this weight tension T3, and its weight acting vertically downward. So three mass, the masses M1, M2 and M3 of the three bodies shown 5 kg, 2 kg and 3 kg. Calculate the values of tension T1, T2 and T3. Calculate the values of tension T1, T2 and T3. Calculate the value of tension T1, T2 and T3 when the whole system is going upward. When the whole system, part A, when the whole system is going upward. When the whole system is going upward with an acceleration of square, with an acceleration of 2 meters per second square. This is the first part. And the second part is the whole system is stationary. Part B, when the whole system is stationary. Part B, when the whole system is stationary, means no acceleration acting. So for part A, we find that the body is, all these masses are going, system is going upward. So there is upward motion. So T1 would be taken as positive. T1 would be taken as positive. So T1 minus, and the entire weight acting downward. Tension T1 is acting upward and the entire weight of all these three masses is acting downward. So M into G means M1 plus M2 plus M3 into G, and which is equals to the resultant force, and resultant force is equals to M1 plus M2 plus M3 into A. So T1 minus M1 plus M2 plus M3 into G equals to M1 plus M2 plus M3 into A. This is the resultant force by which the blocks are moving upward. And T1 becomes, this will go on the right side and the bracket term is common. So we can write M1 plus M2 plus M3 but taking common. So it becomes A plus G. And the value of G should be taken. The value of G is given 9.8 meter per second square. We have to take the value of G. So put the value of masses 5 plus 2 plus 3. A is 2 and G is 9.8. So this becomes 10 into 11.8, which is equals to 118.0. 118.0 Newton. This is the force T1. T1 equals to 118 Newton. Now we have to calculate T2 when the masses are going upward. So for T2, the downward weight will be considered for both M2 and M3. And T2 is the force acting upward and body is also going, system is going in upward. So T2 is taken positive and weight which is acting, both weight acting downward. So M2 plus M3, M2 plus M3 into G equals to, the resultant force acts for only these two masses, means M2 plus M3 into A. This will go on right side, becomes positive, and M2 plus M3 is taken common, so it becomes A plus G. Now put the value of M2 and M3, so 2 plus 3 and A is 2, G is 9.8, so 5 into 11.8, which is 59.0 Newton. So the value of T2 comes to be 59 Newton. So we obtain the value of tension T1 and T2. T1 is 118 Newton and T2 is 59 Newton. Now the next part is, we have to calculate T1, T2, again now we have to calculate T3. There is tension T3. So T3, for this, when we consider the last mass M3, so T3 is acting upward and its weight is acting downward. So T3 minus M3 into G equals to M3 into A, and T3 equals to M3 into A plus G. The value of M3 is 3. The value of A is 2 and G is 9.8. So 3 into 11.8, which is 35.4 Newton. The force T3 is 35.4 Newton. Now the second part is, when the whole system is stationary, means A is equals to 0. When the whole system is stationary, then A will become 0. So for the second part, B part, we'll put the value of A equals to 0. So T1 is equals to M1 plus M2 plus M3 into G. And the sum of these masses, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 10. 10 into 9.8, which is 98 Newton. And for T2, again we put the value of A equals to 0 because the body is stationary. So the formula becomes M2 plus M3 into G and the value of M2 plus M3, 5 into 9.8, which is 49 Newton. And for T3 equals to M3 into G, and M3 is 3 and the value of G is 9.8, so 29.4 Newton. So these are the values of T1 and T2 where there is no acceleration acting.